know what I'm saying? So it is a specific situation, but also it's a lot of that. Like I said, people make it more difficult than it is. But it was God that made me how he made me, made her how he made her. Like at the end of the day, when we linked up, that was the best time for us to link up, because if I met her in high school, it wouldn't have been the same. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like we met at the time where we was perfect for each other. Yeah. We just didn't know. Because even when we met, it wasn't a love at first sight. This is the one. Dear diary, today I, you know what I'm saying, for me. And I don't think it was like that for her either. Matter of fact, we was dealing with other people when we met. You know what I'm saying? So it just, God just made us for each other, like even to this, like, all right, you know how she said, I'll point out some stuff, right? Her willingness to even accept that that's what it was, and not what she thought it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm telling you, like, this is what it was. She's like, dang, I ain't even realize that. Like, and then open, and then now being more observant and being willing to learn, adapt. You know what I'm saying? That was the biggest piece. Agreeability, compromise. That's how any relationship could work. So it is like water and oil, but I went to Nigeria last year, and when I was looking around, I was like, bro, all y'all look like my friends back home, my American friends, bro. You look like people I've seen in Nigeria. I can find a Nigerian person that look like you, bro. Like, it's a Nigerian person. People think she's Nigerian, bro. When people see her, they think, like, it's the same people, bro. Like, it's
so
the same
why do you
people.
think it's a divide? Because it's definitely a divide.
It's the same reason why it's a divide between black men and black women. It's the same, coming from the same system. It's the same, because look, I'm talking to them in Nigeria, right? They don't know they don't know what Jim Crow is. They ain't never heard nothing like that. They don't know what segregation and all these gerrymandering, redlining. They don't know nothing about that, bro.
So when they come here, it's just like, why y'all can't do it?
They think that from Africa. They don't even have to come here. They thinking y'all wasting the opportunity of America. Y'all being lazy. And when they see a successful black person, they like, see, y'all can do it. You know what I'm saying? And so they don't have the information of what's really going on here. You know what I'm saying? And then we, or the American side, don't have the information of what's really going on there. You know what I'm saying? Americans thinking Africans got it worse than them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all in huts, y'all riding lions, and y'all, you know what I'm saying? So you really, in your head, you thinking they below you, but then they come to the country, pass you up, so then you like, you confused, because you like, how somebody come from Africa and pass us up, you know what I'm saying? Until you realize it's specific to keep the black American down, you know what I'm saying? They can keep the whole Africa down because they did the same thing over there. They just didn't have to move in. You know what I'm saying? But to keep the black American down, a specific system. So if you come and you foreign, you do got a little more leeway than a black American. You know what I'm saying? Right. All of the politician or the president and the vice president, they not black Americans. Right. They ain't give no black American that seat. You know what I'm saying? Barack Obama wasn't black American. He Kenyan and white. Kamala Harris ain't black American. She Jamaican and Indian. You know what I'm saying? They ain't crazy enough to give a black American who got the real history of what has happened to black American people that seat. You know what I'm saying? Because they willing to die. They gonna be willing to die, just like Martin Luther King Jr. was willing to die, bro. A black American. Malcolm X willing to die. You know what I'm saying? Like Huey P. Newton. All these guys willing to die, bro. Because you give them that influence and that power, they gonna say the real. They gonna look out for their people. You know what I'm saying? Barack Obama, you're Kenyan. You was raised in Indonesia for a little bit. You was out in Hawaii, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was granted a lot of things. He's not for the plight of black people. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you bring a Nigerian to America, they running for office. They not for the plight of black people, you know what I'm saying?
They just look like it.
You just look like it, you know what I'm saying? And there's no shade on either side, but both sides have been separated and both sides don't have the information necessary for the unity that would take place. But think about it. Why, if you benefiting from this system, why would you want them two people unified?
And that's why I was just gonna say, it's honestly the system.
It's the system,
you know what I'm saying?
and the
Just
people
keeping them
benefiting
apart.
from the system.
Right.
That's upholding the system.
They play into it like
They love
they
it.
know these black people don't know this certain information.
Bro.
So let's do this, and they'll just be all for it.
Bro.
As a community,
Bro,
we group think like a motherfucker, and I hate it.
bro.
Yeah.
What Black American, and it's more now, but historically, what Black American is like, I'm finna get a passport and go to Africa. Ain't even leaving a city.
Yeah.
The Truman Show. You ain't even leaving your city.
You
know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, right?
You ain't even leaving your city. You in the hood. You in the hood. This is your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even if you make it out the hood and you go to college and you come back, or you just go to a nicer part of the city. You know what I'm saying? But they not even leaving a city. So imagine a whole Africa. They done scared you straight out of Africa. You gonna die. You gonna get ate by a lion. You gonna get a dart shot in your neck. But who cares, bro? Look what's happening right here in the hood. Mm-hmm. Your neighbor robbing you. Your neighbor shooting you. The police rolling around pulling up on you. So which one is more dangerous? You know what I'm saying?
All right, Pete. It's a physical jail and it's a mental jail.
Facts.
And we think we're not like slaves, or we're not like locked up, but we are. Yeah. We just playing into it and feeling like we're free. Yeah. Making the most of it.
Yeah. For sure in America, but it's not only black people in America that's like that though.
Yeah, no,
but the American system is a spiritual prison. American system is a spiritual prison, like, and everybody had to go through it, but there's certain people that benefit from it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but it's the whole thing is a scam, the whole thing, and we know it. Yeah. But it's just like, now what? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just like so I showed my kids the Truman Show, and at the end, before he made his decision, when he found out that it was all a show, before he made his decision, I paused it and I said, "What would y'all do? Would y'all leave or would y'all stay?" And they was all like, I'm leaving. I ain't finna stay no. And I said, but look around. What we doing? We staying. Yeah, we staying. Look around what your parents doing. You staying.
It's comfortability.
It's the comfortability and it's the safeness of, at least I know this prison.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I've grown accustomed to this. And
the programming of it's worse out there. It's worse out there. It's the best country, the greatest country. So it's worse out there. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing is, this is what I was gonna say. The part they don't want to happen is for Black Americans to say, you know what? That is my home. That is my heritage. That is where I'm from. That is what I adopt. And those are my people. Because then, and only then, do Black people have a home. Black Americans have a home. Right now, Black Americans don't have a home.
We're renting.
Crazy.
We're renting.
From the beginning.
And we're fucking working our asses off for this rent. We're not owning nothing.
People like, oh, why Asian Americans, something happened to them, they get all these laws in place because they got a home. Yeah. And they got people that's willing to vouch for them. You know what I'm saying? Why can't we do this with Native Americans? Yeah, at least America has admitted this was the Native Americans' home. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but Black people, where's your home, bro? Who's vouching for you in this whole world? When we do you wrong, who's vouching for you, bro?
That make you think, because I mean, once you go back, are they gonna vouch for you then? Knowing that you are American and you don't have certain information?
That's what they scaring you to believe, but they will. Bro, if you go to Africa right now, they gonna treat you like LeBron.
I hear that a lot.
They're gonna treat you like Von Miller, bro. They're gonna treat you like, bro, if you go to Africa right now, dress like how you're dressed right now, with that accent, your hair, your accent, your dollar bill, you're up. You're up. Why? They didn't made you think that these people are they hate you. No, they wish you are who they wish they could be.
Tight.
You know what I'm saying? Why? Because they're like, bro, America, bro. If I could just get to America. Yeah. So you was born in America? You was born with the ability to get that blue passport? Yeah. You know what that blue passport means? Access across the globe. Africans do not have access across the globe. Countries do not just let Africans in. Bro. But that blue passport, American passport,
go anywhere.
You can go, bro. The main places you can't go are places that America don't let in. Like Nigeria, don't just let Americans just come in. You gotta get a visa, you gotta do all this stuff. But that's because America don't let Nigerians in, so they being petty and they like, you're not letting us in, we not letting you in. Even though, like, come on, bro. Yeah. Like, you don't have the leverage to do that, but they still want to be petty. You know what I'm saying? Or like, there's certain places like Australia, you can come in, but only for a certain amount of time and all this stuff. But, bro, that blue passport, bro, we went to Guatemala, blue passport, Brazil, blue passport, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, Nigeria not, but it's other countries in Africa, blue passport, Europe, blue passport, you know what I'm saying? You good. And that's because they couldn't give black people a different passport. So we get to enjoy that benefit, but we don't know that.
That's why being crazy.
We're treated different here. Yeah. There, you American, bro. You go to Europe, you're American, bro. You're lit. You're up.
They really don't want you to leave.
They don't want you to leave. The Truman Show. They don't want you to leave. Stay here where we have a control over you, where we can oppress you. There's nobody vouching for you. Just like American Revolution, right? The American people, the Yankees, the people that was fighting to become America, they didn't have nobody vouching for them at first because you just came from Britain. The only people vouching for you was Britain. So what they do, they went to go get allies in other countries that had beef with Britain. Yeah. So because they had allies in other countries, they could fight back. They could take them on. Who is allying with black people in this world?
Black people not even allying with black people.
Africans can't. Africans can't, they didn't push down Africa. So Africa as a continent, they don't have no say so. If they say, we're standing behind the resources, blah, blah, blah. I bet. We taking all our resources, all the medicine, all the food, everything we gave you, we taking it back. Oh, you better shut up. You know what I'm saying? And then they're like, you're right. Because the white people all up in Africa, you know, they got a different type of chokehold on Africa. You know what I'm saying? So who else? South America? They not. The different nations of South America not. Asia not vouching for no black people. None of the European countries are vouching for no black people. India, none of these people, black people have no ally in this world, but everybody want to be like a black person. Everybody benefit off of what black people. Imagine being the most outcasted group in the world, but everybody love what you offer. Yeah. Not only everybody love what you offer, but you able to still offer. It's people in the Amazon we met. They outcast. They on the Amazon. Nobody know what you offering. Nobody know what your culture is. Yeah. We got the most watched, most consumed culture. Yeah. But you treated us like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I say us because born and raised here gave me that, you know, heritage as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally had to deal with the identity crisis of being both, and that's where that song Quenu came from. It was like, I love Africa. I love everything about me being African. But when I go to Africa, they see me as American. And when I'm here, they see me as an African. You know what I'm saying? So I make the song. I start the song on purpose. I say, I'm from a place called Nigeria with business and business. We breaking records, no Guinness. All the uncles toast to Remy and Guinness. Oh, my mama, I'm not kidding. I started off like that on purpose because I'm talking about Nigeria, but I'm saying it in a whole American type flow. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, like, if you got a problem with who I am, then that's a you problem because I'm just being who I am. I could try to just be American and I could try to just be African, but that wouldn't be me fully being me. So the Americans that's mad or the Africans that's mad, that's a you problem. because I'm tired of having a me problem. I just want to be myself. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that song was pretty much me saying like, bro, I wanna embrace my African culture, but I'm not finna fake and sit here and have a certain accent that make it seem like I was born and raised here, or like I know the language fully, and I'm not finna just completely neglect my African side while I'm here in America. So I'm like, I'm gonna just mix it together. I said I'm gonna be a voice for the people that's African, or you know where you from, but you just not there. Right. You know what I'm saying? You grew up somewhere else. You was born somewhere else, and you can't really find no foot in either place.
It's kind of like biracial struggle.
It's the same thing. Yeah. It's the same thing, only it's still just American, but it's the same thing. Like black people don't really call you black or look at you some way. White people don't really, or Hispanic people, whatever the two different races. Yeah, it's the same thing, except it's crazy how I'm black.
You black.
And I'm still fighting the same thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
It's crazy, bro. Yeah. I don't think Indians doing that. I don't think Hispanics doing that. You know what I'm saying? With each other, like, oh, you half Mexican, half Salvadorian. We don't treat you. You know what I'm saying? Or you from this part of India, you from that part of India. We don't treat you like, bro. We the same thing.
We just need to, honestly, bro, to get rid of the barriers. Think of everybody as humans. We just all humans, bro.
Yeah, but nah.
Wow. Why do we have to add in all of the division? That's really what it is when you be like, I'm this. Why we can't just all be the same with veins, with blood pumping?
Wait, when you say humans,
never mind. Because we not the same. We the same, but we not the same as some other people.
Yeah.
But generations. All right. So I can say past generations wasn't the same, but now that we're so close at the palm of our hands, bro, we're becoming the same.
We're
and
the world is coming more globalized.
Like they're just taught certain things from generations. They were brought up into it, but once they find out certain information, they begin to revolt.
You would hope. You would hope, but if it was real, then if it was really like that, then you wouldn't see kids in Cyprus doing Hail Hitler. You know what I'm saying? If it was really like that, then the people that's now in those positions of power or of authority wouldn't be moving like that in the schools, in the prisons, and all these places. You would think, but it's something about having a benefit and not wanting to give it up that's going to continue the system. If I have a benefit, for example, like one of women's issues with men is the privilege that they have, right? Men have this privilege to do this. Men are not finna give up that privilege and be like, you know, you're right. We want women to be able to have. We want to switch with women, and we want to take the lower pedestal and do the woman's job. You know what I'm saying? If you give them a chance, a man not gonna choose that. It's the same thing with them. You give them a chance, they not finna choose that. Some maybe outliers, maybe they just feel that much guilt. You know what I'm saying? But majority, the people that's really benefiting, I'm gonna break it down like this. In Nigeria, it's a big difference in people. It's rich and it's poor. Very few rich, majority poor. Them rich people are not giving up their riches to make it even. In Nigeria, the rich people are not giving up their millions to let everybody get some. It's just how it is. When you enjoying some benefit, them people gotta come take it. You gotta come take it from it. We not as bad as we feel. I'm good, bro. I'm eating. I'm relaxing. I'm having a good life. As bad as I feel, I'm having a good life. I'm not finna just give it up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta come take it, and then when y'all come take it, then y'all took it. But I didn't just give it to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that in a lot of the dichotomy, and it's like we not like as humans, we not all the same. We not all the same. Like mind, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But even biologically, we not all the same. Not to say one is better, one should be over, not to say nothing like that, but we not the same. Like, we have similar issues, but it's just like animals. You got different species, right? You got different, like, types. You know what I'm saying? We are different types of the human race. We are different types, but not in I'm not trying to say that in a divisive way, because I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Mind, heart, you know what I'm saying? Soul, we similar in that aspect. But how can we say we the same when our skin don't even react to the sun the same way?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel
Our
that.
hair don't even twist up the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't take the same chemicals the same way. We don't take the same food the same way. We say we all the same. So why is it I didn't get to choose to be like that? If we all the same, then it should be equal. Everything should be even.
Yeah.
But it's not. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't gonna lie, man. You was spitting this whole episode, bro. It's always a pleasure when I just get to sit back and listen and just intake information, because a lot of times I'm kind of always the one, because I do a lot of research.
yeah.
So I learn a lot of things, and I just like to put the information out there.
Yeah.
So don't nobody be blind to it or blind to the fact, and also people can relate. So I want to say, man, we definitely gotta have y'all back up here, because we can literally go on about this all day.
Do we got time for a question? Cause I wanted to ask you something.
Go ahead.
Do we got time for that though, or part 2?
Go ahead.
So I had a couple questions for you. One, I wanted to know, because I grew up in A-Leaf.
Yeah.
And growing up, it was always like A-Leaf versus Mo City.
Yeah.
So I always wanted to be able to ask somebody that grew up in Mo City their perspective on that. And when did you get your pride for where you was from, as far as Mo City, not just Houston or not just American, but when did you get your pride for that? And what was your view on the whole Mo City versus A-Leaf thing?
All right. So the first question is, how do I feel being brought up in between that Mo City A-Leaf thing? Well, we grew up with a lot of people that didn't want to claim Mo City, and they'll be like, "Well, I'm from like, I'm from over the tracks, or like," but they literally stay up the street. But they be like, "Well, I go to my people shit all the time." So I don't know it, like, cause me, I was always in Mo City, like either Hunters Glen or I went to the daycare. I was just always in Mo City. So that's kind of what made me like grow into like repping this shit and seeing like people who from there, but they be like, but when it's been official, and we'll be like, oh shit, I don't know, Mo City. So I guess I wrapped all those questions into one. And about like the Mo City versus A-Leaf, bro, honestly, all this Houston shit is like on some crabs in a barrel shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's another reason this platform is here. So anybody from anywhere, it's kind of like blending all of Houston. We all Houston.
Yeah.
And the fact that we not like on some Atlanta shit with all this talent and everybody going in different avenues, it's kind of sickening.
Yeah.
Because it's honestly on some gang or like click shit.
Yeah.
And we too fucking grown for that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we honestly need to be adults and show like the kids that's running around drilling shit or doing whatever they doing. Like, it ain't really about shit.
Yeah.
And honestly, bro, we just killing off each other, so none of us excel.
Yeah.
You know
so
what
when
I'm
did you
saying?
get your pride for the, like, when did you get that? Like, I'm from Mo City, I love where I'm from, and when you start feeling that, or you feel like you just always had it, it was instilled in you?
I wouldn't even say it's instilled in me. I would say, I don't know, cause I guess I had to grow to love it. Cause like as a kid, I ain't really just give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But noticing over time, like I've just been in the same spot, and a lot of talent has came from here. It's just like, bro, why am I not like putting on?
Do you
And
remember
then
when that
going,
was?
huh?
Do you remember like what age range that
I was just finna get to it. Like, I would say when I would go, like when I went to Lamar, I would hate being like, I'm from Houston. Like, they don't know what Missouri City is or Mo City is. So I made sure, like, I didn't say put Houston, Texas. Like, it's Missouri City, and I just made a name for myself. But like me personally, the type of person I am, I always like, no matter how or my personality, I will always seem to make a name for myself. So with that, I was just like, well, I might as well, you know what I'm saying, put on. Like, of course we have Travis Scott, but do he really be like Mo City, Mo City, Mo City, Mo City? It's like here and there. But I don't really think nobody from Mo really just be like Mo City.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I gotta be that person too.
Yeah.
Come out and be like, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you from here, you from here, you from here. But I'm from the Mo.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put it on a big scale that we rep where we from. Like, it's certain people that do it, like the guy that was on Zeus. He got the shit in front of his name.
Yeah.
Mo City JB. But I want to be the one that like do the positive.
Yeah. So that segue to my next question. When you brought up Travis, is Travis the greatest rapper from the Mo? If he's not, then who is? And I don't mean commercial success.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Nah, I don't mean commercial.
So you
success.
saying like skills and lyrical wise, or like
the
just
best rapper? Like who the best rapper or best
as
artist?
a rapper, bro? I can't say him. He's the best artist.
Okay.
Artist, like, but that goes with commercial. So
Commercial
no
excluded.
commercial. Best rapper. Versatile, can do it all.
Yeah, I'm putting you on the spot because they might be watching.
You are putting me on the spot, but the thing is, I don't really, you know what I'm saying, give a fuck.
Alright.
Best rapper from the Mo. Me being 27, this is me at my age.
Yeah.
I would say zero.
I knew it,
I would have to say zero,
Yeah.
bro.
yeah. That's
He
a
can
really
do
good
it all, and he rap, he spit bars, and he can switch it up and sing. It's just very versatile. Like,
Yeah.
his artistry and his tool set is pretty good. He could switch cadences. He do it all, and he has work ethic. So from the Mo, I would have to say he's the best rapper.
Yeah, and he got one of the most legendary Houston songs. in
Everybody
history.
know all
Yeah.
over the world down
Yeah.
there.
But I don't agree though. But I feel
Who
you.
is?
For me, it's Sykes. For me,
No, Sykes is very hard.
like, that's why I said take out
Shout out
commercial.
Sykes.
That's why I said take out commercial, because I heard this man spit, and I'm like, bro, I don't know how people
I
don't
listen
know
to his
you.
music, man.
I love his music.
But it's like with Sykes, I don't feel like it's enough. It ain't as commercial as it needs to be.
As far as versatile,
because as far as skills, bro.
yeah, spitting.
Cause I didn't see it from the locker room.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I didn't see it from the locker room.
yeah.
So it's just like, bro used to come play me unreleased shit all the time.
Yeah.
I just feel like it need to hit those certain ears, bro, so it can be on the radio.
Yeah.
And once that happened, bro, we can solidify it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's solidified right now. He's
Nah.
definitely up there. Just from the time he started to now, it's just crazy his evolution in like bars and all that shit. But it's just.
I feel you. It's an unpopular opinion. I'm not saying like everybody you tripping, bro. I'm not saying
no.
that.
I've been shouting for Sykes. I've been shouting for Sykes.
You feel like you said zero just because like he like a legend? Like you feel like his actual artistry?
He
got a catalog.
But he got a catalog. He got longevity, and like you said, he got versatility. So like, but for me, you see how you was like you 27, we were around the same age, but for me, I ain't hear no Fire Zero when I started really getting into music. Like the hardest song I heard was "In These Days, like wherever I go."
Oh, you was on late.
That's what I'm saying. I was on late, and plus I'm Nigerian.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So they wasn't bumping Zero. We playing Chukwuemeka. You know what I'm saying? So when I came on and seen, I'm like, yeah, Zero, cool. And I went back to some old stuff, and I'm like, this hard. But as far as a catalog that I'm familiar with, like I love Sykes. I feel like because of the beef, I didn't really get to appreciate what Fogang and them was doing, because it was a beef between like the Southwest side on that side and Mo City, like a little beef, and so we was just like, on our side, we was just like, yeah, it's like, nah, bro, it's lame. So I feel like I didn't really get to appreciate it. I didn't think, just being real, I didn't think the raps was slapping, but I love the confidence, I love the image, I love the them coming together. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't really see that. You ain't really seen people coming together, and then it's interesting. I love that everybody had their own flavor. Yeah. So you wanted to hear how he was gonna come on it. You wanted to hear how he was gonna come on it. You know what I'm saying? Just to see, and they all was their own character, and they embodied that character. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole Burger Man stuff. Like you couldn't but love it. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't but love it. But as far as catalog wise, it's Sykes for sure for me. But I understand, like Zero. He if we being real, Zero is like commercial and everything involved. He is Mo City. I feel like he's over Travis because he is Mo City. As far as Mo City, if you say Houston, you can give it to Travis. You know what I'm saying? But I say Zero number one.
This how I put it.
Everything involved.
Travis, Missouri City.
Okay.
Exactly.
Zero, Mo City. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? We
even gotta divide it more. Isn't that crazy?
You know, and you know, Missouri City will always get more eyes and more attention. Mo City, we kind of gotta grind it out. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that.
Where's Mona Leah from?
She from Mo City.
Mo City.
She from the T-Homes. Braggett.
Yeah. I think she up there too, as far as like spinning.
That's a good.
Yeah, and she can sing.
Yeah, and she can see, she all around.
She making a name for herself, bro.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So then my last question. Well, I had another question, but I'm gonna cut down. I was gonna ask, is the stereotype about Mo City girls true? But we could say that for another.
Yeah, we definitely can say that. We don't talk about it. Yeah. We can say what it just is.
But my question was, you talked about it a little bit earlier, and I wanted to know, what do you feel like are the things that's keeping, not as far as, I don't want you to say the typical crabs in a barrel, but what is keeping Houston at a lower level than the major cities as far as in entertainment in the country? What is keeping Houston at the level that they are and not being able to really, get up there and be on that higher platform like the Atlanta, LA, Chicago, New York?
I think it's the fear of the company that they keep. It's the fear of people having resources, and once they state a certain opinion or show how they really feel, those resources getting taken. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot of people very dependent on a lot of other people out here. So I think once we realize our true potential, they gonna be like, fuck that nigga, and I'm gonna say what I need to say, and whoever fuck with it gonna fuck with it, and that's gonna bring more people together, just seeing that you have that unapologetic attitude. And a lot of people are really scared, bro. And that's just the thing about it. Like, I invite a lot of people on this platform. A lot of people are just scared to voice their opinion because of the circles that they have. Mm-hmm. So I honestly feel like, it's a following mentality. Mm-hmm. A lot of people can't do what I do and get on camera every week and talk how they want to, and ask people certain questions. So it's just like we say, certain things are appointed to certain people. Mm-hmm. We all not meant to be followers. Mm-hmm.
So you don't think Atlanta and LA and New York, they got them issues?
They understand the mission. We don't understand the mission.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like, they understand, it might be plex, but we gonna get some bread, and we gonna live good, but fuck that nigga. Mm-hmm. We man, we loyal to the soul. We loyal to the soul, you know what I'm saying? That my nigga, man. From the womb to the tomb.
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro, ain't nobody gonna be in that box with you. Ain't nobody gonna be in that cell with you.
Yeah.
So we just gotta understand like that we do have our own minds and we can, you know, actually use them. We don't have to use somebody else's brain.
That's real.
Interesting.
For me, I feel like it's that too. It's the clicking up and scared to. I think also, and I don't know if it don't affect. It's hard. We could talk about this, but in the back of my head, I feel like it got to do with women, because when I think about a lot of the beefs, it had to do with women.
We're gonna definitely have to get you.
Yeah.
Like by yourself, bro. We gonna spit the
While
shit.
I'm
We gonna spit the
Hold
shit.
it, you know.
Man, make sure
Wonderful.
to tell them where to follow y'all at and what's next for you.
You can follow me, John-Patrick Egbo, all platforms. John-Patrick Egbo, Sam Boom Kid's been my name. Social media, but John-Patrick Egbo, look that up. Egbo spelled EGBO. Everything's gonna be okay. What's next? Like I said, I'm just more in my purpose of who I am and who I'm here to serve and who I'm a voice for. I'm a voice for the people that are not confident to speak up for themselves. I'm a light in the darkness, and when it comes to bridging the American and African gap, I'm one of them soldiers that's in that battle. One of those generals that's in that battle.
That
to be
shit.
honest. And when it comes to protecting our black boys from the system when we talk about, I'm one of them generals that's in that battle as well on all aspects. And the way that I've been appointed or called to do it is through entertainment and education, the 2 E's. So entertainment and education is the best way that we learn and we progress as a society. You know what I'm saying? Through creative arts and through education and knowledge and truth. So that's my life mission. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is just cool. It's just fun in the meantime. But what I wake up every day on is that. So you're gonna see a lot of that more intentionally provided, because like I got a woman that specializes in communications, public relations, branding, marketing. So she's the driving force behind me getting my brand and all these things that's in my head and things we talk about at home, getting it presentable on a platform and packaging it right. So you're gonna see that package better moving forward. And you're gonna see me focus on who I'm here for more. You know what I'm saying? And it's up, like it's crazy. It's really gonna be crazy. So I appreciate like when you hit me up to give me a platform like this, when you ain't even seen that, you ain't even seen what it is, but you hit me up to give me a platform because you find value in what I've already, you know what I'm saying, provided. And the fact that you find value in that, like, that means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, bro. Because it takes somebody to see the value in something before it's really that. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you for that. How about you?
My IG is at Azha Ekbo. My business page, which I need to tell you about, is at Atlantis Markets. Basically all things marketing. Literally take it out your brain, give it to me, I make it happen.
Yes, sir.
So make sure y'all follow, reach out to us, support the vision, support the music. Swain, you got it, keep going.
What type of brands do you want to align with?
What kind of brands? True, whole. I don't really deal with too much things that are out of alignment with God. Honestly, we want to go that deep into it. Support a lot of like holistic medicines and practices. Creative ideas. So even if it's podcasts and you're like, I'm ready just to make money off of this, I'm that person that kind of help like take it from something small and get it to the big point, and just let you float from there. So definitely do consultations to see if we even like will work together. If not, I'll try to help you get to somebody that can help.
That's fire. Because we don't have a lot of resources like that, and they're not willing to put themselves out there.
I love black people.
Yeah.
I just can't fight it. I can't sugarcoat it. Make it sound politically correct.
That's fire. Y'all fire, man. First man, come on the show.
Not everybody an artist. Sometimes you need an agent.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, yeah.
Facts. And I want to say before I get out of here, man, y'all are inspiration. You one of them ones, bro. You on the right path. I don't come across a lot of people that really think about these things and want to like help genuinely and stay the mission. So, bro, I appreciate you seeing the vision in me and pulling up. You know what I'm saying? I know you got a following, and a lot of people with following, they act Hollywood. You didn't. You kept your word. You pulled up with the missus. I want to say blessings to y'all and everything moving forward. This is fire. I'm definitely gonna have you back. I gotta have you back.
Later. Y'all have
gotta have y'all back.
yeah. It'll be a good thing next time, episode 3.
For sure.
Y'all
But yeah, man, we're gonna get out of here on that note. Make sure y'all like, follow, share, subscribe, follow them, see what he got going next, music, everything fire. I did my research. So y'all make sure y'all do yours, and we out. Yo, I don't know whoever you are, but listen, if you watching this, it's for a reason. Make sure you like, follow, share, subscribe, anything 2234. Follow us on all the socials, all the streaming platforms. Shit, we out here. You sitting on your phone anyway, letting your life pass you by, scrolling on TikTok for hours. Go ahead and get some great game from your boy Swain. Hey now.